Okay guys, out of sheer luck, we got this guy open 3 minutes before I have to leave. So the owner is going to pull it open. Or someone's going to pull it open, not me. Go ahead. Alright. The owner's going to pull it open. Look at that, eh?
Hold it. Nothing in here.
Nothing in it, alright.
Nothing in here.
So if you don't mind, I'm going to come back another day.
Yeah.
And I'm going to open up that lock.
Okay.
And I'm going to see what's going on. Because I think it's working okay. It's just what happened was it was sticking here. So I wanted to see why it's doing that. Okay guys, so we're back here next day. You can see here, patented November 9th of 1909 and then 1910. So this one's after 1910, but probably not far after 1910. So, a little bit of a different lock than we were expecting in there, but let's have a look here. We're going to take it off because if you look here, let me get my light to show you guys what I suspect happened here. So what I suspect happened was either this dirt here was causing the door to press up against these bolts, or this dirt that you see in here. I don't know if you can see that. This dirt here, which is grease. This is why we say don't grease your locks, because it does this. And now this could have caused it to bind up, which caused this fence to stick up. This fence right here to stick up. It needs to be resting on those wheels, and it was stuck up. So if you see here, if I hold this bolt here, that fence sticks up, and if I let it go, then it'll fall down. So that's where our problem was. I'm gonna use my phone to maybe film that better. Hold on. Okay, so if you look here, I'm holding that bolt back. Okay, and you notice that fence is not falling down. If I let go of this bolt, watch that fence fall down. Now that fence is in the proper position, and I can read the contact points. So that's where our problem was. And when I pressed on the door, it released that bolt, this one here, and it let that fence drop down, and then everything fell right into place for me. Okay, I want to take that door off and have a look. I might need another set of hands here though, but let's see. It's not actually heavy. It's just kind of awkward in this position here, attached to the hinges, unless I take off this here. Oh man, these are in tight. Okay, so what's our game plan here? Okay, what is our game plan? Let me come back when I figure out what I'm doing. Okay, so we weren't able to get these out, and it's not dirty enough for me to worry about it. So I'd rather just leave everything intact than damage something trying to clean a lock that really works fine, with the exception of binding up in here. So I'm going to see if this was the problem. All of this dirt here keeping the door from going flush and causing some pressure here. So I'm hoping that's what it is. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep cleaning away, and I don't think you guys need to waste time watching that. So I'll come back when we start to clean this out and see how the door fits back in, because what I was feeling, if you remember from the video, was a problem with, actually we can see here, the hinge might be causing some pressure. The hinge might be bent in a way that's causing it to force itself out. So we may have to look at those hinges. because you see how it's constantly wanting to press out here. So that's that pressure that's keeping that fence locked in the up position. So we'll have to figure that out. So we'll come back in a minute once we're done cleaning, and then we'll get to the bottom of this. Okay, so you see now everything fits in nice. We have it all sitting in there nice, and it's nice and solid now. And now we will try the combination. I don't want to give this away because I wasn't able to change it because that back wouldn't come off. Just like that. And now she's open nice. So it was this hinge being bent that was pushing the door out a little bit, which caused these guys to bind up in here and not let that fence drop like we discussed earlier. So now everything is working beautifully. So I'm still going to clean this up a little bit, and that'll be a, as Check Engine Chuck calls it, a diag. After all that, I managed to get the door off. I couldn't leave it, it was just not working properly. So I gotta get some things here. So we're gonna spend a few minutes with this guy and clean everything out because we've got problems with this all in here, gunking up and binding up in here. So we're going to make sure that everything is free and clear because there is something gunked up in here. Okay, you guys don't have to watch this, I'll be back. Okay, so let's see how this works. Combination entered. Pull back. Better view of what happened. What happened was when the door was closed, it was closed with some pressure, okay, and it was stuck in this position. So no matter what you did, you were never going to get it to lock. Once I was banging on the door to get everything loose, then all of a sudden she fell down, and now you can do whatever you want to do with that lock. That's why we started feeling things after we hit it with the hammer a couple times to get this guy to fall down. And it is spring loaded. So we took it apart, we got the door off, we got everything back together. I know I said we were done with it before, but you know I can't leave things half done. So we took it apart. Let me dial this so you... Okay, there you go. Ready to rock and roll.